Get ready with me while we catch up a little bit. And then I did get into a new venture. I really hope I can get back to Disney for Flower Garden Festival. So yeah, that is kind of what I've been up to the last couple of weeks. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Katie. I make lots of Disney and lifestyle vlogs, so if that's your kind of thing, make sure you subscribe. But I have taken a little bit of a break from YouTube, and I think this is the longest break I've taken from YouTube since I started. I just had a lot going on, which I'll certainly catch you up on, but I also have kind of a big announcement coming at the end of this video. I think I'll save it for the end. Make sure you stay tuned for that, and I'm really excited to share it with you, and it's something I've been working on for the last couple of weeks, but let's get ready for the day. So I do want to share my skincare. I did already do it when I got out of the shower, but I do struggle with hormonal acne, and I've gone through phases with it. Like I used tretinoin, it was working really well, it kind of stopped working. So I actually recently stopped my tretinoin and switched to a couple different things that have been working really, really well for me. The first is these facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty. These things actually work so well. I really do enjoy these. I think it's really convenient that they come in pads. And then I usually put that on after I get out of the shower, wait about 15 minutes, and then I layer this serum from The Ordinary that's niacinamides and zinc. This is what it looks like. I love this brand. It has no perfumes, nothing extra, and it's pretty affordable, so I do enjoy their stuff. And then I have been using this cream for years. The giant one was on sale at Sephora, so I got the giant one, but it's the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. Absolutely love this stuff and have been using it for so long. So that's kind of my skincare routine. It's very simple. My makeup routine is also really simple. I'm not like a huge makeup girly, so this will be a good, like, simple everyday makeup routine that I do pretty much anytime I do my makeup. So I always start with my hair. So I got a Dyson for Christmas, and this is kind of what it looks like. So it's basically this base thing, and then you have all these different attachments. So I usually do the blow dryer attachment, and I kind of rough dry my hair, and then I'll switch to the barrel attachment. I don't know what any of these attachments are called, but this is the one that does like the air wrapping. So I'll kind of show you how I do it. It's definitely a learning curve. I'm still learning how to do it for sure, but it's kind of loud. So I'm going to do my hair really quick, and then we'll catch up. So I don't dry it all the way. I kind of just dry it about 80% of the way with this, and then I switch out the attachment, and then I always forget which way it's supposed to go for which side of my hair, so we'll figure that out as we go. So I kind of just clip up like half my hair, and then I start with the back. So I kind of separate it into kind of a smallish piece. I feel like if you do too big, it doesn't like dry it and hold it well. So it should latch onto the hair like that. And then I kind of move my hand up so that it has a nice, like, neat curl. And then the rest of the way I kind of just curl it up. And then you want to dry it until basically the root is completely dry. Everything is completely dry. And then you'll do the cool shot, blow the cool air on it to kind of set the curl before I let it go. Okay, then I turn it off, kind of uncurl it like this. And that is what you're left with. So then I kind of just toss it into the back, and then I'm going to do that to basically my whole head. And I try not to brush the curls out. Honestly, I just leave them for as long as humanly possible so that they set a little bit better. Okay, my hair looks so crazy. Trust the process, okay? Okay, so this is kind of the final product, but I'm not gonna brush the curls out yet. And now we can actually catch up while I do my makeup. I did have a few people reach out kind of wondering where I was. I did make a post on my Instagram story a couple weeks ago saying I was having a gum surgery. It was a very minor surgery, but to be honest, I was really scared. I don't do well with dental stuff. So essentially what happened was I got Invisalign, which I know if you've been around for a while, you probably already know that I had Invisalign because I, talked about it on my channel before. But basically I grind my teeth really hard at night and I cracked a tooth and I had to get a crown. So my dentist recommended that I get Invisalign. I have a couple issues going on. I grind really hard, which causes, you can crack teeth, you can, cause jaw pain, and you can also cause your gums to recede if you're grinding really hard. So essentially what they recommended is is I get Invisalign to straighten out my teeth so that when I do grind and clench that the pressure is applied a little bit more evenly. So it wasn't really for cosmetic reasons. It was a nice bonus that my teeth are super straight right now. But essentially the reason I got Invisalign was to prevent more dental procedures from being needed in the future, and it caused my gum to recede even more. So I had to get a gum graft. So it was an overall positive experience, but I was on talking restrictions, so they didn't want me to do like any excessive talking for the first couple of weeks. So I did make a post on my Instagram just saying, hey, I'm gonna take a couple weeks off because I am getting a gum graft. I'm gonna start with my primer from Rare Beauty. I feel like this just makes everything go on really, really smoothly. And I've never really been someone who used primer in the past, so this stuff has been kind of a game changer. I didn't realize how helpful it was. But yeah, essentially I just took a couple of weeks off to heal. Basically what a gum graft is they take, sometimes they can do like an allograft, which is like a fake, not fake, like it is a fake material. It's not like a real gum tissue. So what they did for me was they took skin from normally they take it from the roof of your mouth, but I was lucky enough where I had enough skin where my wisdom tooth used to be, and they took it from there instead. And essentially they stitched it over your gums right here until it kind of adheres. And it healed really, really well. Recovery was surprisingly easy. I wasn't in a lot of pain. I think really what saved me was them taking the graft from where my wisdom tooth was. I really think that's what made it so much easier for me. I'm going with my tinted moisturizer. I love this stuff from Bare Minerals, and it has a little bit of SPF in it, so I like that too. And it's just light coverage. Essentially for 2 weeks, I had stitches in the back of my mouth dissolved, and then the stitches that were in the front where the graft was, I had to go get removed 2 weeks later. So that's why I took the initial 2 weeks off. And then I did get into a new venture, which I'll share at the end of the video, but that also was taking up a lot of my time. But then I came down with the flu, and that was not fun. I was down bad. I was down bad for like 5 days. So anyway, I finally feel better today. I do feel like I'm a little bit stuffed up still, so if you feel like I sound a little bit nasally, it's probably because I am. But I'm feeling so much better today. I'm so excited to get out of the house and go do something. I feel like the last couple of weeks have been so strange, but I'm just excited to get back into it. I have a lot of fun stuff kind of planned for the channel in the next couple of months. I know a lot of you have been asking when I'm gonna go back to Disney. I do a little bit of concealer just on like some of my, honestly, these are some of my acne marks that are healing from the last time I had a breakout. I'm really a minimal makeup kind of person. I'm not super into makeup. I like to do my makeup every once in a while, and I do believe in like look good, feel good, especially after you have the flu or something. I feel like that helps me reset and feel like I am a human being again. I have a little brow pencil. Honestly, I need to buy a new one. This is like almost empty. I have to like really get in there. But it's from Glossier. And then, is that how you say that? I actually don't know. I always thought it was called Glossier, but Glossier? That doesn't sound right. I always say it with a French accent. Glossier. I do have a new little highlighter from Rare Beauty that I do like to put just kind of like on my cheekbones and then on my eyelids. So yeah, that is kind of what I've been up to the last couple of weeks. I am back. I have a lot of fun stuff planned, and I'm really excited to get into it. But how are you? What have you been up to the last couple of weeks? I would love to hear what you've been up to the last couple of weeks in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much where I've been. Last thing I'm gonna do is, has anyone else been seeing those horrific videos of people using these eyelash curlers and all of their eyelashes falling out, like ripping them all out? Now I'm like scared to use this thing. I feel like I have eyelashes that literally stick like straight out, so I have to curl them. Otherwise they look so funny. Another thing is that ever since Flower and Garden Festival started, I have really been missing Disney so much. Normally, like, I consume a lot of Disney content, social media, YouTube, all that kind of stuff, but I feel like recently it's just made me so sad because I don't have a trip planned. So I have kind of like taken a step back from watching Disney content. I do still have like some Disney content planned coming up on my channel, but sometimes I do go through these phases where I kind of have to take a break from watching Disney vlogs because they make me sad because I don't have a trip planned. So I'm kind of definitely in one of those phases right now because I'm really missing Disney, and I hope I get to go back soon. I really hope I can get back to Disney for Flower and Garden Festival. I think sometimes social media is great because it can kind of fill the void between your Disney trips, but sometimes I feel like it can also make you like more sad and miss it more than you would without it. So, but yeah, that is my full get ready routine. I also can't see anything, so I'm gonna put these back on. The thing about me is I wear glasses all the time, so whenever I'm like doing my makeup, I feel like I can like barely see anything. So I love to put on some nice, freshly clean glasses after I do my makeup. So yeah, that is what I've been up to. So my new adventure that I'm really excited to share with you, it's been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and it just kind of felt right for me to kind of jump into this at this point in my life. Everything just kind of lined up where it kind of worked out, but I am now a travel agent with 407 and Beyond Vacation Co., which essentially just means I can help you plan your next vacation for free. My services are 100% free if you book through me for your next Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise, Royal Caribbean, Universal vacation. So that's kind of what I'll be specializing in. So if you want help planning your next vacation, definitely reach out. I'll put the link in my bio, and I really appreciate your support. Like I said, this is something I've been wanting for a really long time. Essentially, when I started my YouTube channel and I started making Disney vlogs, hearing from you that my vlogs helped make your vacation special or helped you plan your vacation made me so happy. And it really is one of the most rewarding parts of my channel that I've had. So I just thought this could kind of be an extension of that for me to help you in a more personalized way, help make your next vacation magical. So I'm really, really excited. If you're interested, again, my services are 100% free to you. It does not cost you anything as long as you book through me. So definitely reach out if that's something you're interested in. I would love to help you plan your next vacation. So that is it for this video. I'm feeling good. I'm excited to get back into YouTube, and I can't wait to share all of my content, but I hope you're doing well. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and I will see you in the next video.